Hi everyone, welcome to Joe's Learning Hub, a one-stop channel for teacher trainees. In the previous video, you saw how to create Google Meet link through Calendar. Today, I am going to tell you how to send an attachment through the Meet link in Calendar and also how to give guest permissions. So let's move ahead and open the Chrome tab. I'm going to the calendar and I'm signing in to my account. You know the procedure. Once you sign into the account, go to create, click on create. A dialog box will open, add title. So I want to add as demo and the time is June 15. So I want to have this time for my class. So I want to invite my students. So I am going to click the video link, generate Google Meet link. So this Meet link has been generated, and then instead of saving, I am going to more options. So in the more options, you can see this. I think you in the previous video I have clearly explained what is the use of this drop down arrow and what you should do there. Now let's not go into that in detail. Now I'm going to tell you how to add attachment in this itself and send it to your students if you want them to see the material that you are sending it, or if you want your colleague to see an instruction that you want to give to your colleague. So let's move ahead. Here there's one thing called as add attachment. Click add attachment. So if you have anything in your drive, you can select from drive, or if you have any recent documents that you have typed, from that also you can select, or if anyone has shared a document or a file with you, that also you can select and you can send. So what I'm going to do is I'm just selecting one that has been shared with me. So I'm selecting that. Here you can see that the select button has got activated or enabled. So click select. Now can you see here in that add attachment, the attachment or the file that I have attached has got attached here. Now I want to send this attachment to my guest whom I want to invite. So I am going here and I am going to invite one of my guests. I want the guest whom I am inviting to see this attachment and come prepared for the meeting. And now I can send it. But can you see there is something below guest permissions. Now here if you want to modify event, you can modify event. But here these guest permissions tells you that you are giving permission to your guest whom you are inviting to modify an event, to invite others, or to see the guest list. If in case you want your fellow teacher to modify the event, then you can put the tick mark here. But if you do not want that to happen, then you do not want your fellow teacher or the one whom you are inviting for the meeting to modify the event, kindly do not enable this modify event. And the next thing that is given here is invite others. When you enable this invite others, what happens is that the person whom you are inviting for the meet has got the permission from you to invite some more people to this meet link. So do not enable it. When you disable it, the person whom you are inviting for the meet will not have any permission to invite others. Now the next thing is see guest list. When you are sending an invite to the number of guests here, what happens is that when they get the invite, they can see who are the other guests in the meet. So the list of the members will also be seen. If you want the members to see who are attending, then you can enable this see guest list. If you do not want one person to see who the other person would attend, then you can disable this see guest list. So this is the main thing about guest permission. Guest permission is nothing but, as an organizer, you are inviting the guest to modify an event, to invite others and see guest list. If you do not want these things to be made by the person whom you are inviting, kindly disable all the three. When you are asking your students to attend the class, you can enable see guest list and you can disable the other two. You will not be giving permission for them to modify the event, nor will you give permission for them to invite others. So this is the thing under guest permission. So now I have attached a file for the person whom I want to send, and I have also disabled modify event and invite others, because this is a closed room meet, and hence I do not want my invitee to invite any other people to the meet. So this is it, and so now what I am going to do is I am going to save it. Once I save it, as usual, you know that it would ask me whether should I dismiss it, don't send it or send. I am sending it to the person. So when you click send, it says that there is something share with one person. So if you want to know, you can just see. Do you remember I have attached a file? This is the tab that talks about the attachment. It asks if you want the person to whom you have sent the file, can the person only view, or should the person comment, or should the person edit. If you want the person to edit, then you can put enable edit. If not, if you want the person only to view what is there in the document that you have sent or the file that you have sent, but do not want them to edit or comment, you can just click on to view. When you click on to view, the person who is going to view that can only view, they cannot comment or edit. So this is the options that are here. So I have only clicked view because I want my invitee to just view the attachment that I have sent to them and not to comment or to edit. So once this is done, there is also something called as turn link sharing on. This means when I turn this on, what happens? The link that I am having, if I share it with any other person other than the invitee, any other person, maybe an X or a Y or a Z, whoever it is, if I share the link with that person through a WhatsApp or a Facebook or any other thing, that person can view it. Suppose if I change this, then this will not get enabled. So I can change, click on this, and I can also copy the link. Once I click on this, it gets automatically, the link gets automatically copied in the clipboard, and then from there you can just copy it to your mail ID or to your WhatsApp or anywhere, and you can send it to the persons other than the invitee also. So I do not want this to happen, so I am just sharing it only with one person, and I want that invitee to just view only and not to edit or comment. Once this is done, I am just clicking invite. So the invite has gone along with the attachment. So the person who is going to see it, I'll also show you how it will look to the person whom you have invited. So I'm just opening a tab. I'm changing my another mail to which I have sent the invite. I am signing in. So the previous mail was the organizer. I was as an organizer. Now in this mail, I am going to open it as an invitee. So I'll just show you how the person to whom you have sent that file attachment will receive it. So once I open this, I go to the calendar. I click on to the calendar. So can you see here, there is an invite for me at 2 o'clock. So I am just clicking on to this invite. When I click on to this invite, can you see over here, there is something in the drive. There is a file that has been got attached to the drive. Can you see here? Yes. So this is the file attachment that the organizer has sent it to the invitee. Now, if I want to open this and see, I can click on to this document and open it up before I go to the meet, and then I can discuss upon this file that has been sent. So in this way, you can send any agenda of the meeting or any material that you want your students to come prepared with for the classroom before the class begins. So this is one advantage in the Google Meet, wherein which you can send the attachment also. So in today's video, you have seen how to create Google Meet link with an attachment, and then also you also saw about the guest permissions, whether to modify an event or to invite others or to see the guest list. And also I have also shown you how the view of a invitee would be, how the calendar's view of an invitee would be with an attachment. So this is about creating Google Meet link with an attachment and the guest permissions. I am logging out of my accounts. So this is about Google Calendar with an attachment. I shall meet you again with yet another topic. Until then, take care.